Oh.
As we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
You okay, babe? Okay.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. That's out to the flat for Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out in the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Play action. It's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. Tannehill. This one swung out to Williams.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And this almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Tannehill throwing again. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
You say something, babe?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Tannehill. And he checks this one down to Williams. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
This defense for the Broncos much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap. And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Give me that shit,
He
nigga.
rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Caden Stearns.
Where's the
And
lock?
the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off play action, Tannehill. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 1st down, Tannehill. This is Gordon on the dump off. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He's going to drop this one down to Gordon.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he's
got his tight end fan. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division.
And he's taken down.
Bounce like a fish.
Back at his own 7. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Carr. They'll roll him out right.
All right, boy, baby.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to look deep down the field.
Nick, oh my God, bro, this game is selling, bro. This game is selling, Bubba.
It's a big play there for Vegas. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
That's selling, man.
Nice
Are you kidding me?
yards on 1st down.
That's
That play
crazy.
wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That's
He'll be
crazy.
a little shy
They
of the
just make this
25
nigga
here at
lost
the
that shit.
26-yard line.
Just
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence.
give me that back.
Well, that's
Thank
into
you.
a sea of bodies,
That's
and it's
hard. Y'all made it up. Y'all made it up. Oh God, you made that shit up,
And
2K.
the Broncos are going to take
I mean,
possession
man.
here at their own
Oh God, you
6-yard
did it.
line.
Like, come on now. It's a difference if bro had it. Bro did not have it. And y'all almost gave it to him. Like, don't.
Denver offense
That
at
would
the
be
line,
weird.
ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Buying time to his left.
Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
Get off me, boy. Get off me, boy. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
Home for a Broncos score.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
They've been like this in that block.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see
Third time here in this half is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this game? These passes are intercepted for a 4-10 delay. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Look, just do me a favor.
They were going to put the football in the air a lot.
Click on that.
That is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions.
Gordon broke like 5.
You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around.
Hey, but yeah, they put that in the board every time. Whoever go get the push here, they go get it. They go say it in the board. They ain't gonna have you texting no more. They know that. That's why I said they already.
68 yards rushing for him.
It's something about
tough to stop here this first half.
Here's Tannehill.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. And it's caught. Touchdown! Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 28-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Div.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Hey.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
Boy, you box like a fishy, boy.
Back at his own 7. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
You're trying to send everybody deep, but I don't know why.
Here's Carr. Going up top.
No, that's not happening twice.
And he drops it
my ball
and their struggles continue here.
I have to lock him out that one.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Safety. Let's go.
5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and
Trey
10.
Watt, introduce yourself. Have you ever heard that little step up shit? Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. My name is Brittany. Yeah.
The Broncos
and I am
the
the best.
ready to start their next drive.
And if you want it, I shoot you.
They could still come away with points here in the late going.
Got him.
Yannick Ngakoue.
Not no lie, buddy. I am.
Second sack of the afternoon.
Handoff.
This will be caught. Judy. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
We gonna not try, boy. We gonna get it, boy. This nigga's 100% at the kicker, boy. Stop playing with him.
That will just add 3 more to a lead that's already
not try. We gonna get it.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for
as
their
soon as I
kicker,
finish,
too,
I'm gonna be on Rainbow, bro.
3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Being chased out left. And he's got some space here.
Hey, small, but that was tough.
Finally get him down.
That definitely was tough.
He reaches the 34. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point.
Oh, Trayman, did you know Phoenix brother graduated
in this third quarter of action? Fielded just outside the goal line.
I didn't even know he came back down.
Returns this to the 22.
Huh? Say it again? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't think nobody did. I wasn't focused, but he came back to Muskogee and graduated here. I didn't know that. I honestly didn't.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Come on, baby. Like, you on lockdown, bro. You got to stop all that running. You got that one bull crap run. I ain't gonna lie. They gave it to you.
Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this
one. You gonna kill all that running. I'm telling you that right now.
Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Out of Wispizet.
From the 24, Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
That's on me.
And they work
Cause I should have read that like a book, bro. But I'm effed up.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Both like a fizzle.
Tyus Bowser gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Carr to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Darren
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. Across the 45 before going out.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime.
That was given to him.
They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Forced out to his left.
I already knew that was coming that way.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
No.
Gets it down to the 32.
Babe,
Not too many more ideal situations.
I ain't letting her go anywhere.
Try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Still in search
I think it's
of their
something you
first
need to.
touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Cause them cops is out.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he dropped it.
Hear me?
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. But the passing windows are just not there.
Cause them cops is out. I don't think she should be driving.
Has been all game long.
Cause she already done got a
top
ticket.
10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
They don't F with me.
The drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Come here, boy. Come here, Bubba.
A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm really Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
Oh, okay. That's good. Good pick.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos
Nobody
will
scored
take
on
over here at their own 14-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately...
No, boy, a celebration, dumbass.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. That's out to the flat for Gordon. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
I see why people run them cheesy plays.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Broncos add on. Extra point from McManus.
I did just be bubble with the Denver Broncos coach book, and I did not use that coach book whatsoever.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
Boom!
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
I think the division may be mine again.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going to
Oh, wow, thank you.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. He's had trouble finding open receivers.
Did y'all get a picture, a video of Birdwalk?
Really, there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Force him out of the pocket late, but still able to complete it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there for the Raiders. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back
say it again.
once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw
that make you mad or something?
Another interception.
I was just asking. I didn't want you mad and stuff like that.
And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own
I ain't know. I don't know. Don't be mad. That's what I said. Don't be mad.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good
she
field
came.
position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to
came.
work for it.
They are, but with that last drive,
your mama.
touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter
That's
where you
good.
start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they
It was something I was going to ask you, and I really can't even remember, bro.
And force that incompletion.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
When you look at the scoreboard,
That's
you think they'd
crazy.
be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play.
Did she ride with y'all or something?
In that attempt.
I mean, at least she came. That's good. Did he ask her to come, or
So
she
back-to-back
just asked if she could
incompletions,
or
and that has
something?
them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Did she not go? Your grandma didn't go? Why?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here.
He
This
was
is
mad.
3rd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
Oh, I can go for it now because it's 4th down. Should I go for it? I'm going to go for it only because I'm stupid.
After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I ain't even going to lie. I'm about to go for that. Only because I'm stupid. Treadland, I'm about to go for it because I'm stupid. My back is itching. I don't know why.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. Scoot him back. Scoot him back, Bubba.
Go for it here on 4th. Play action. It's Tannehill.
Oh.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Ooh, get up. Get up, Bubba. 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 I knew it. I told you I was going for it, and I meant it.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch.
Hey, look, I ain't mean to interrupt your call, but I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I told you it was Tom Brady, bro. I told you it was Tom Brady, bro. I was not joking, bro. I plan on killing niggas now. Hey, but the game finna be over, and I'm finna be all right now.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
No, hell no, bro. I'm even lying.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice job
Yes,
there
I did just
special
catch a
teams
Stevie,
to
though. I ain't gonna lie, through that
really
boy down the
inside
field
the
and just see
15
if
as he's
somebody
brought
go
to
get it.
the
That boy
14.
takes food. Said, yeah, I
In this
got you.
position, trying to
That
get
boy
back into the
definitely went
game.
up there and
Teams
got
are looking
that.
for a
That's his
spark
ass.
from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got
I
to
do
set
feel
back
bad
and
for
have a
Buddy because
long
I'm
field
not
to
gonna lie. I
cover.
think he
They
is
want to
pissed
try and
off.
put
I would
points
be
on the
too.
board.
I would be too.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
I
started.
mean, you should
And
have
let's
saw that.
face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
All right,
It
but you better
certainly
look
is.
there.
You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
Bro, I just hit Brody with the meanest user stick ever. Oh, bro. Yes, bro. I hit that boy. He came flying through the middle, boy. Bad. Like, that was terrible on his behalf. Get up, boy. All you gotta do is slow that nigga down and get it, baby.
Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Damn. He didn't just snag on that nigga. He tore that boy up, boy.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Play it. Eat your ass. Bro, it's 52-0.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This is how I do you every time. If I take it serious on you, this is how I do you.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
Boy, no, you would not have scored on me. I don't know why you be thinking that you're really good. You're not.
Because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Oh.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh.
Downfield for Waller.
Yes, no.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get...
I'm trying to let him score.
Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill
Oh, I'm not going to lie. That was tough. That was tough.
Now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive.
Yeah, you won't get that again, though. You won't get that again, Bubba. Get off me. Thank you. That was tough that you did that.
Chase Claypool, 77 yards, and the Broncos continue to pour it on. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Tannehill looking to throw.
Ah!
Be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Oh, that's an amazing kick.
James Prochet to return it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus
That boy better chill. That boy better chill.
Something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
Oh my God, that boy better chill. Chill out, bro.
I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Broncos on 3rd down.
Bro broke out of there.
Once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Off play action. Tannehill rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Oh,
They
man.
have it. They do.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Now Tannehill. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Vic Fangio, an old-school coach, but he's going to go for it here on fourth. They snap it to Tannehill. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. From the 13 now, they'll work on 1st and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. Steps away to his left.
What's he doing?
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To try again after the sack. Tannehill. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
I'm a demon.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
He didn't. He joined back with his account. I don't know why. He might be back in silver, but Traylon, are you back in silver now? Traylon. I don't know, bro. First, for one, he lagged out like 38 games.
After the touchdown, here's
Boy, lags out.
kick it away.
He lags out of every game. Every game.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll get him down.
Bro, I didn't make him. I didn't hit stick this dude maybe 4 fumbles. Like, God bless his team this week, because my defense is strong, but they not that good. So I wouldn't think I would be just making bro fumble from the hit stick. Like, he is fumbling everything right now. Like, right, look, another one.
Oh, wait, hold
everything at timeout.
Nah, if I did, definitely would have been 75 to 76 to 7 to 7. Because I definitely was going for field goal. If I do get a pick, I will take it to the house. Not gonna lie. I won't lie. Like if he throws a pick, oh yeah, he threw a pick. I will try my hardest to take this to the crib. I will try my hardest to take this to the crib. I will try my hardest. Good deal. Cool, no, 72 to 7. That's crazy. I didn't even say that in my screen.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put
That's foul. That's foul. Hey, just let y'all know that was Devin Dad's son. I mean, that was Tom's son.